What is up, budgeting family and friends? My name is Sharia. This is the Sharia Mac channel, where I am documenting my six-figure debt-free journey as a family of 7. I am an entrepreneurial licensed clinical social worker with a virtual private practice. I also have a part-time job. My husband is a welder, and we have 5 children, one that is 24, another one that is in college, 2 seniors in high school, and an 11-year-old. And we track our debt-free journey here on YouTube with monthly budgets, weekly budgets, and debt updates. I also share my private practice income at the end of every month. If that is something that you are interested in, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the notifications so that you are always notified when I upload a video. For 2024, my uploads will be twice per week, and I haven't narrowed down the days. I'm thinking Sunday and Wednesday, or Wednesday and Friday. So today's video is our December debt confession or December debt confession update, and we will get right into it. So we will transition over to my budget template, and this is my debt dashboard. Again, the original version of this template that I received for free is available for free download. The link is in the description box. The version with the debt dashboard will be available for sale starting mid-January, and the proceeds from that template will go towards my debt-free journey, specifically my student loans. So we will get right into it. Yes, we will start with the total debt. So in December, we started December with a Wells Fargo home mortgage loan balance of $81,384.63, and we ended December with a loan balance of $80,809.42. We are paying our mortgage and our car loan in weekly installments, and that is reflected in my weekly budgets. Honda Financial, we started with a balance of $59,180.90, and we ended December at $58,119.81. We started December with a HELOC balance of $23,200, and we ended December with a HELOC balance of $23,200. The interest rate on this is 7.75%. And we will just continue to make the minimum payments until we are able to aggressively tackle this debt. Our credit card debt, we started at $13,864.95, and we ended December at $12,606.58. We started December with $123,860.73, I believe. And we ended December at $123,396.74. So we started December at $491,491.21, and we ended December under the $300,000 mark at $298,132.55. That is exciting to see. So we started December with a target debt of PayPal. I had a PayPal balance, interest accruing balance that was coming up for interest on the 19th of $12.99. And we were able to pay that off. And then we had another one come up for January 19th for $3.79. And so to avoid interest and get ahead of things, we did make sure to pay both of those balances off. So we were able to completely eliminate this target balance, and we have a new target for the month of January. We go over to credit card debt. So we started, I did actually make a payment here. Well, it doesn't have a balance. Amazon American Express did have a balance. We started with a balance. We didn't start with a balance, but I did accrue a $23 balance in December, and I did pay that off. We started December with a balance of $200 on my Platinum American Express, we started with the balance of $246.25. I did pay that off, but we have since accrued another charge of $272.68, and I am going to, the goal is to have that paid by the second week of January. And I had to do some really deep reflections and recognize that even though I am able to pay the balances off, the statement balances, to avoid interest, I really cannot afford to even be adding debt at this moment. So I am at the point of taking all of my credit cards out of my wallet. I will keep one in my wallet for emergencies only, but I had to, even though some of the comments have said things like that, I had to go through it myself to come to this realization. That's just how I am. So while I thank you for the constructive criticism, it is, and that I did take it I did take heed to it. It is something that I had to realize for myself. So once this is paid off, the American Express Platinum card will be taken out of my wallet and removed from my digital wallet. My Hilton American Express, I have accrued $397.53 in charges. This is not actually things that I have charged. My son is becoming a barber, and I have agreed to go half with him on some of the things, and my half of those things total this amount. We started with my husband's PayPal at $1,327.25, and we ended at $1,430.67. This is really where he will order things for other people through his PayPal account, and like from eBay, and they will give him the money. He hasn't put the money in the bank to make the payment. So although he has the money available, and the balance is less than this, because that's not the balance that's reflected. That's what I included, the balance that was reflected. My PayPal, we started at $1,981.21. Again, we were able to eliminate those two interest accruing balances for December and January, and that left us at a balance of $1,184.44. The Citi card, we started at $48.11.91, and we ended at $47.64.13. And then the Carnival card, we started at $46.03.16, and we ended at $45.57.13. One of these cards, I can't remember which, will start to accrue interest if it's not paid off in May, and the other one will start to accrue interest if it's not paid by July 1st. So the goal is to start to tackle these while also paying off the interest accruing balances from the PayPal cards. And I feel very confident that we will be able to do that, especially now that I am at the point where I am realizing we cannot afford to add additional debt. But because I still have my part-time job, and about $1,600 from out of the $2,000 that I earn from my part-time job solely goes towards debt, I feel very confident that we will be able to eliminate those, as well as get these smaller balances paid off in January and start to tackle whichever card has the interest accruing first. We go over to student loans, and when we started December, these are what the student loan number one was sitting at $16,194.91, and we ended at $16,197.78. I am on the SAVE plan. I'm still doing research on exactly what the SAVE plan is, but from what I understand, you cannot accrue more interest than what your payment is. So my payment on student loan number one might be $43, I believe. So I cannot accrue any more than $43 of interest. So that is what's going on there. We started with a student loan balance of, student loan number two had a balance of $12,044.95 and now has a balance of $12,047.08. Student loan three had a balance of $17,411.90 And this is the student loan that I am targeting with my part-time income. So that is why this balance is lower. I was able to put, I want to say $360 some for the month on as principal payments on this loan, and the balance is at $16,931.14. Loan number 4 was at $8,514.28 and ended at $8,515.81. The interest is ridiculous. Loan number 5, we started at $8,066.79. We ended at $8,068.24. Loan number 6, we started at $27,405.72. And we ended at $27,409.63. And loan number 7, we started at $34,222.18, and we ended at $34,227.06. So we started our student loan balance in the month of December at $123,860.73, and we ended at $123,396.74. We go up to our debt total update and calculations, I guess. We started December with credit card debt of $13,294.56, and we ended at $12,606.58, which is a difference of $687.98, which is a little disappointing, but I think it really is a really good reflection of the hole we are further digging ourselves into by continuing to use debt, even though we can pay the debt off before the interest accrues. Because if you watch my December budget recap, just in that week, or I think that was, for the whole month, we were able to pay down, put $3,000 towards debt, but to only see that it was only a decrease of $687.98 on our overall debt is a slap in the face. So that really hits home for me, and that's something I'm going to have to make sure I share with my husband so that we stop adding debt while we're trying to pay off debt. And that did include our student loan. So, and then for student loans, again, we started at $123,860.73, and we were down to $123,396.74, which is a difference of $463.99. So, you go down here and you see the percentage of the credit card debt that has been paid is 5.17%. And I don't know, I think that's for the month. That's not total. The percentage of student loan debt that has been paid is 0.37%. And the percentage of overall total debt, and that's from our starting number of $884,080.80, is 1.44. It seems like it should be higher than that, but I guess not. I mean, yeah, I guess not. That is a difference from where we started to where we are now. $305,884.80 minus $298,132.55. That's a difference of $7,752.25. So I'm glad to see again that the numbers are continuing to decrease. But again, this is a really good reflection of why we do need to stop adding debt and using debt while we are trying to pay off debt, because we are typically, overall, if we continue to do so, we will be continuing to work backwards, and we are stunting our progress or our growth in eliminating debt. I think what the problem is that we have eliminated so many cards, so we think we have more money, but in actuality we don't. Because if we're using the snowball method, that money is still accounted for, and we just have to do the mental work to match that. We have to adjust our mindset. So, But to see that, again, we have been able to eliminate, although, again, the numbers said $3,000, a little over $3,000 for the month in debt, we really only were able to eliminate 99 plus 687.98, $1,151.97, which is a little disappointing because I had a $1,500 debt decrease. And although I did put over $1,500 towards debt, it did not decrease my debt. So maybe I need to be more specific in my goal, that I want to decrease my debt by $1,500 as opposed to put $1,500 towards debt. So I think I will incorporate that coming January 2024. Also, with my financial goal, one of the financial goals for January 2024 is to decrease my debt by $20,000. That is our debt confession update. We have gone from $305,884.80 in debt, which is where we started in October, to $298,132.55 at the close of 2024. If we were able to do $7,000 in one quarter, and it's 4 quarters in a year, 7 times 4 is 28. So we could really stretch our goal to maybe $30,000, decrease our debt by $30,000 in 2024. I will have to talk with my husband about that. So that is it. If you have watched thus far, I really appreciate it. Put a dancing emoji or a celebration, some balloons down in the comment section below to celebrate the fact that we are under $300,000. That is a major accomplishment, and this is a wonderful time to celebrate it. I am recording this on New Year's Eve, so this is a really good time to celebrate that accomplishment and our dedication. And I will also take this time to, like I said, share this with my husband so that we can do I can talk about my reflection and see, what his goals are and what his reflection is, and bring that back to you guys in our 2024 financial goals. That is it. Thank you. I really hope you guys, you'll see this after the new year, but Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you enjoyed the holidays. I'm looking forward to what 2024 has to bring to our family and our financial journey, and I am happy and excited to share that with you guys. If you have not already subscribed, please be sure to subscribe to watch us tackle this debt in 2024. I think this is a really good reflection of what we are able to accomplish, and it brings a lot of hope on what we will be able to accomplish in 2024, knowing that we eliminated over $7,000 in just 3 short months. So I really appreciate everybody for watching. I look forward to seeing you guys in 2024. Bye for now.